The fight world is buzzing with rumors. Andrew Tate versus Logan Paul could actually happen under Misfits Boxing. Even Joe Rogan and top voices in combat sports can't stop reacting to the possibility. Ariel Helwani recently revealed that Tate is in talks for a Misfits event against a mystery opponent, and insiders are already pointing fingers at Logan Paul. The idea of Andrew Tate making a return to the combat spotlight has sent fans worldwide into a frenzy.
I see my brother kicking. I see KSI kicking ass. I'm like, oh, I want to kick some ass again. So I did. I made the call-out video. Called out Andrew Tate. It would have gone viral. Except it wasn't quite me. I don't feel like giving him the blessing of being my dance partner in the ring. The shit that Andrew Tate is saying will have a ripple effect much more dangerous than you can imagine. His rhetoric has extreme negative energy in it, and it will affect impressionable young people in a way that will not show until years from now, and it is dangerous.
With your blessing, can I beat the shit out of Andrew Tate?
100%, yeah. I don't think he would fight us.
Come on, he's a top G.
Nah, I don't think he would fight us.
Come on.
He was a fanboy. Look at this message. It says, accept message request from Andrew Tate.
Well, what if it was like, yo, like when I see you in
No,
Romania.
but then why would he unsend it? What I'm saying is that Andrew, if my brother doesn't you up, I will. And it has to go down.
An MMA fight between Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Tristan Tate, Andrew Tate.
Really, we're talking about Andrew here. Tristan's not really in this equation. That's like the light work.
Yeah.
10 mil for Andrew, 10 mil for Tristan, 10 mil for you, 10 mil for me.
But here's what they'll say.
I don't need this for the money. You're going to have to slap $50 million for me even to get out of bed.
But if you have money, then why is it about the money?
What it shouldn't be about the money. It should be solely for entertainment and to figure out who's really about it.
He's been banned, criticized, and polarized across the internet. But when it comes to combat sports, Andrew Tate isn't just a personality. He's a former world champion kickboxer who carries real credibility. Logan Paul, on the other hand, is the ultimate entertainer, a global influencer, WWE star, and one of the biggest names in crossover boxing. Put them together, and it's not just a fight, it's a cultural moment. Joe Rogan hasn't addressed this matchup directly, but over the years, he's spoken highly of both. He's praised Logan Paul's size, strength, and athletic background, pointing out that Logan is no joke when he fully commits.
Okay, he's been calling it since day one. He said there's no way that is showing up.
Well, if he doesn't show up, how is he making money? Man can't take a break off Twitter without people thinking I'm pulling out. He's a great troll.
But for Logan's girl to sue him, so now he's getting sued. He has to hire a lawyer, and those lawyer bills add the fuck up. So I bet he's fucking stressing.
Look at this. He's sparring with Alex Pereira. You're only going to learn so much in a certain amount of time. He's not a striker.
Yeah.
He's an elite grappler. His grappling is amazing. I mean, he's really...
Yeah.
That kid has some serious jiu-jitsu. He's not known for being a boxer.
No.
It's like the Ben Askren situation. Jake Paul offers you more money probably than he made his entire UFC career for a boxing match. You're like, I'm in. So he comes in looking like a guy who delivers milk.
Is this Logan Paul? Is he a legitimate boxer?
A legitimate boxer, yes. People mocked me when I was saying that before, but now I think people are coming around. And the way I look at it, I say, if this kid was not a YouTuber, if he wasn't some guy that you knew from the time he was like 16 years old on YouTube, and you just saw him box, and you saw him knock out former UFC champions, you saw him beat legitimate boxers, or beat athletes, and beat a bunch of MMA fighters, you'd go, this kid can fucking fight. He knows how to fight. It's not, nothing he's doing looks wrong. He's not like sticking his head straight up in the air and winging punches with his eyes closed. He's fighting well. He looks good. And if he was just an up-and-coming boxer that was this exciting, like highly promotable, like really good at selling fights, you'd be like, this kid's the future.
At the same time, Rogan has acknowledged Andrew Tate's striking ability, his composure, and the kind of experience you only earn in real fights. Putting these two inside a boxing ring is exactly the kind of spectacle Rogan believes keeps combat sports alive. Because sometimes it's not about titles. It's about big names colliding. So how would it play out? Logan Paul is naturally bigger, younger, and stronger, closer to cruiserweight by nature. Tate, however, brings years of professional fight experience, sharp timing, distance control, and a killer instinct built in real combat, not exhibitions. Fans are split. Some believe Logan's size and explosiveness would overwhelm Tate, while others say Tate's composure and experience would pick Logan apart. And all of this is set against the backdrop of Misfits Boxing, the promotion that has turned influencer boxing into a global attraction.
Boastful misogynist who smokes cigars and drives Lamborghinis, and that's his thing. And because of that, he's amassed an amazing amount of money. And he's done it by doing this character, this online persona, but then also says very wise things. He says ridiculous shit, but also says really interesting things. He's a very smart guy. If you listen to him being interviewed by Patrick Bet-David after he got canceled off of all social media, and you get to see this is a very intelligent and calculated guy. Where it gets f***ed up is like young boys repeating the shit that he's saying to young girls.
Yeah. And see, he can't get, and like I said before, when people try to get to Andrew, he's very good about pulling his head back and coming right back with the right hand. Almost like Alex Pereira, right? Like, they kind of spar almost very, very similar. Like, coming forward, boom, 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 boom. Like, that's how they spar. So for this guy, he's better off going to the body because Andrew Tate's head is too hard to hit. His movement's too good. I would, and especially if he's bigger, you know, he can get longer with that long jab. But if I was this guy, you got to beat that body. You got to disrupt his breathing, and hopefully the next guy has a better round with him. Yep, 1, 2. There's that body shot, and that guy countered good too. So the guy countered really good. He knows when he goes to the body, he hits the body, you throw a right hook, you're gonna be able to hit him in the face. Let me slow it down just so you guys can see. If you guys need to see that. Okay, Andrew Tate comes in. Okay, right here. Boom, that lands. So when you throw a punch, you can't protect everything, right? So Andrew Tate comes in, he goes 2. Body shot. The guy feels it. He does. He blocks it. And look, whack, gets landed. But Andrew Tate was already preempted for it, so it wasn't like Andrew Tate was.
Misfits has already delivered massive crossover shows, but this fight would push things to an entirely new level. Imagine Andrew Tate versus Logan Paul headlining, with KSI or Jake Paul on the same card. That's instant box office history. Of course, with hype comes criticism. Purists argue that these fights dilute boxing, turning it into a circus. But others see the upside, new audiences, bigger money, and renewed energy flowing into the sport. Love it or hate it, Misfits has captured mainstream attention, and adding Andrew Tate to the mix makes it even bigger. His loyal fan base sees him as an unstoppable fighter, while his critics are desperate to see him humbled on the biggest stage possible.
I never said his name until now because he keeps saying my name.
Tristan Tate is a weakling. He's shaped like a gingerbread man.
He's had, 6 fights, lost them all. I'm known as a fighter in a way that he never will be. I'm known as a fighter in the way that if you throw me in a cell with a murderer, a rapist, and 2 drug dealers, people look at me and go, oh, hey, respect. He would have left with a higher male body count than his fiance. That's how he would have left jail.
2 brothers, 1 cage. Jake, Logan, you, Tristan. Who comes out alive?
Of course, I have absolute faith in myself and my brother, and I know what we've been through, and I know the kind of men we are.
Okay, I just had to ask.
Same size as Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
You guys could fucking rumble.
I don't think we could.
Really?
I don't think he'll do it. This Tate thing's a lot. If you want to unpack it, bro, there's a lot of bullshit. He is the most brilliant fraud we've seen in a very long time.
He's trying to say he'd fight you any rule set.
Okay. Oh my fucking God.
But
the most brilliant fraud we've ever seen. He's so good.
The only reason I could think he's doing it is for viral hits or viral internet clips, but I have nothing to prove to him. When killers look me in the eye and they don't want any smoke and we're on cool terms, that's because I'm a fighter. And I'm a fighter in a way that he will never be. And he will never even understand. His little brother, Jake, is a fighter now. I will give him that title. Not that it's mine to give. But I'm not interested in Logan Paul or anything he says about me. It doesn't keep me up at night. I'm very strong. I'm very fit. My shoulder is now fully recovered. Could I fight again? Yes, he needs it more than me. I don't have debts I need paying off. I haven't scammed my fans. I don't owe people a bunch of money.
And that's why everyone is paying attention. Ariel Helwani's reporting has added fuel to the fire. And even though nothing is official yet, the combat sports community is reacting like it's already real. Social media is buzzing, podcasts are dissecting it, and fans are demanding clarity. Will Tate actually return to the ring? Will Logan Paul accept the challenge? Or is this just another rumor designed to keep people talking? One thing is certain, If it happens, Tate versus Logan would be one of the biggest crossover events in combat sports history. It wouldn't be about belts or rankings. It would be about money, attention, pride, and bragging rights. Exactly the kind of spectacle Misfits thrives on. So here's the debate. Is this good for boxing or bad for boxing? Is Logan Paul biting off more than he can chew? Or will Andrew Tate's comeback end in disaster against someone bigger, stronger, and hungrier? Either way, the world is watching. And until it's confirmed, the speculation alone is enough to keep Tate and Logan Paul at the center of global conversation.